I do not know this place. Is this hell? I see no other damned souls amongst these waves that seem to serve as my warden. There is an island that remains in the periphery of my eyes at all times, but neither shrinks nor grows closer with each tossing of the waves. He is no longer able to recall how much time has passed since he awoke on this boat, alone in the middle of the ocean. He knows not the last time he ate, though his flesh does not seem to grow weak. He no longer remembers the taste of fresh water, but his thirst does not increase. I must be dead. What must I have done to offend the gods that would deserve such a punishment? Soren was not an evil man. He never killed men who did not also intend to kill him. He kept mainly to himself and helped those in need when it was possible. What did I do wrong? A rumble in the distance breaks the monotonous droning of the waves. There is a change in the skies. A dark, ominous discoloration in the once perfectly blue sea, growing larger and closer as the hours pass. To know how much time has passed since they last saw a storm among the seas is beyond their comprehension. Soren could have been here for 1 season or 1,000, in this static prison made for him by the cruelest of gods. He sprinted to the front of his boat, and without a moment of hesitation, jumped from its bow. I will have my freedom, if this place is not truly hell. It did not take long for the storm to reach him. Compared to the seemingly infinite stay he had weathered upon the sea until now, the waves, which had been uniform and taunting, were breaking into him, pushing him under and tossing his body as if it were driftwood. He couldn't drown. He had tried that already. So he fought back to the surface, again and again. His brain tells him it matters not. These must be more souls condemned to this hell. But his heart says differently. His heart says this is a chance to not be alone. He is given strength he can't remember ever having. He takes wave after punishing wave, but pushes back and through. I must reach that ship. I must leave this place. A bolt of lightning strikes the ship's mast. The vessel is ignited and within moments is breaking apart. Men are jumping from the ship's deck. Everything goes white. A sharp pain on the back of his head and the sensation of his body being pulled under the waves. He hopes that it is finally ended.
You there, Dane. Are you alive? If you want to stay that way, you better get moving.
Land. This is land. I am no longer at sea. Was I released from that hell? I stand, my clothes no more and no less ragged than they have been since I remembered waking up on that God's damned boat. The sword lies under a piece of what I assume to be part of a massive ship I thought to be my savior. Despite the time that must have passed, I remember how to hold the sword. Time will tell if I remember much else, however.
Dane! Come here. Are you able to stand? We have a mission still. You bloody mercenaries don't get to flee your duty just because of a shipwreck. We must find and report back to Captain...
The man standing before me is ran through. What killed him was another one of his shipmates. At least it looks like one of his shipmates. His skin is turned blue and bloated like a drowned man. His eyes are red like coals. They turn to me. They attack. I block. I counterattack. A good hit. A mortal wound. That should end it quickly. The thing before me ignores its injuries, as if it didn't happen, and comes for me again. Thankfully, they're slow. Almost predictable. I have to remove its head finally to stop it. This way. Come here. I don't recognize you from my crew, but time is of the essence. There is evil here. A man dressed in all-metal armor calls to me from a jutting rock on the shore. He looks to be dying, but still commands me, telling me to take something from him and find allies. He mentions corruption, gesturing to a red light slowly growing in intensity around his wounds. A flash. The corruption takes him, and and his body turns to ash. I hear screams in the distance and see more drowned men fighting the living. I just wanted to be free from my prison on the sea. I did not know the price.